This is Alaric from Stoic Way. Have you ever faced a door slammed shut in your face, only to find it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Was it the feeling of being discarded in a relationship? A project denied despite your passionate effort? Or a seemingly perfect opportunity slipping through your fingers? Rejection, that word that often brings a sting, a bitter taste of failure, can knock anyone down, shaking our very belief in ourselves. But today, we're diving deep into the art of transforming rejection, inspired by none other than the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius himself. Imagine a world, a universe where every no you encounter doesn't push you down into despair, but instead propels you forward with an unexpected force. This isn't some pipe dream or a trick of fate. This is a profound truth found at the heart of Stoic philosophy. We're not talking about manipulating destiny or tricking the cosmos. Rather, it's understanding that sometimes the universe's no is a hidden yes. A hidden gateway to something far greater. A path you never even conceived. So, are you feeling overlooked? Ignored? Undervalued? Or perhaps sidelined? It's time to flip the script, to turn these negative experiences into your most potent source of strength. In this video, Stoic Way with Alaric, we'll unpack 13 powerful lessons distilled from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism that teach you to harness the power of rejection. We're not just talking theoretical concepts or vague ideas that only exist on paper. These are practical, real-world, immediately applicable strategies that you can start integrating into your daily life today. Now, before we jump into each lesson, let's make sure this wisdom reaches as many people as possible. Hit that like button and ring the notification bell. It tells YouTube you're finding value in what we're sharing and helps us bring these Stoic lessons to those who need them. So, let's get started on this transformative journey together. Are you ready to turn your rejections into your greatest victories? Ask yourself, what if every rejection was an opportunity for you to become stronger, more resilient, and more self-mastered? That is the Stoic view. Turn rejection into your Stoic power. First lesson, ignore them back. When life hands you the cold shoulder of indifference, don't shrink back. Rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty. It's a powerful statement of your self-worth, an undeniable affirmation of your self-respect. Imagine this. Someone decides you're not worth their time. Understand that's their loss, not yours. By choosing not to engage, not to reciprocate their indifference, you're powerfully stating, I am worth more. It's like turning a mirror towards them, silently reflecting their behavior and showing them you're unaffected. Now, how do you do this without losing yourself in bitterness or resentment? It's simple. Focus on your life, your goals, your happiness. Dive into activities that enrich you Be it reading, sports, learning a new skill, or just enjoying the company of those who genuinely value you. This isn't about getting back at someone. It's about reclaiming your energy and investing it where it truly matters, where it can flourish. Sometimes, it stings when someone ignores us. But instead of dwelling in that pain, use it as a powerful catalyst for growth. Build an impenetrable fortress of self-respect and let their indifference bounce off it harmlessly. You're not just surviving their rejection, you're thriving despite it. This approach doesn't just show emotional maturity. It's a living testament to your unshakable inner strength. Remember, your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their silence. From a Stoic perspective, ignoring those who ignore you is an act of self-mastery and ataraxia, tranquility. The Stoics taught us that we cannot control others' behavior, but we absolutely control how we react to it. When you choose not to react to indifference, you are asserting your power over your own inner world. This is not passivity, but a conscious choice to protect your peace and energy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What impedes action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Others' indifference is not a roadblock. It's an opportunity for you to turn inward, fortify yourself, and prove to yourself your own value. Not engaging in the futile cycle of seeking validation is an act of emotional independence. You are declaring that your happiness is not contingent on their approval. You are focusing on what truly matters: your own growth and living in accordance with virtue. Turn their indifference into fuel for your flourishing. Ignore, flourish, live stoic. Second lesson: don't react emotionally. Rejection can sting, making you want to react, to let your emotions run wild. But here's a secret weapon from the Stoic Playbook: calmness. When someone brushes you off, it's tempting to let frustration or sadness take the driver's seat. But Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece, offers a different path. It suggests embracing a composed, thoughtful response, a conscious reply. This isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about not letting them control you, not giving them power over your inner state. When you're ignored, instead of getting upset or seeking validation, take a step back. Ask yourself, why is this bothering me? Often, it's not the rejection itself that hurts, but our own insecurities within. Here's where we need to get practical. You're being ignored. Breathe. Reflect on why this moment isn't defining you. It's just that, a fleeting moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our actions and responses, not on others' behavior. So stay polite, stay kind. If you feel like reaching out, do so with genuine concern, not expectation. This approach isn't about being passive. It's about being master of your emotions, becoming the captain of your own soul's ship. It's recognizing that your self-worth isn't tied to others' approval. Your power lies in how you respond, not in how others treat you. That's a game changer. Adopting this mindset isn't easy, but it's transformative. When you master calmness in the face of rejection, you're not just handling a tough situation. You're growing, you're learning. You're discovering that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. It's a journey towards self-confidence, where you learn to value yourself independently. By doing this, you show real strength and resilience. And guess what? That's incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who are self-assured, those who don't crumble at the first sign of indifference. So, by staying calm, you're not just coping. You're thriving. You're becoming someone who can face rejection and turn it into a stepping stone for personal growth. That's the Stoic Way. The core of this lesson is the Stoic principle of dichotomy of control. We cannot control rejection, others' words, or their actions, but we absolutely control our own judgments and responses. Epictetus taught that. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you feel agitated by rejection, it's not the rejection itself that hurts, but your interpretation of it. By questioning these judgments, you can break the cycle of emotional reactivity. The practice of ataraxia, tranquility, is essential here. It's about maintaining inner peace and composure, regardless of external circumstances. This requires the discipline to step back, observe your emotions without being swept away by them, and consciously choose your response. This is not emotional suppression. It's wise emotional management, like a captain steering a ship through rough seas without attempting to stop the storm. You can feel the sting of rejection, but you don't have to let it drown you. True power lies in maintaining calm amidst chaos, a hallmark of genuine Stoic self-mastery. By mastering your ability to stay calm in the face of rejection, you not only protect yourself from harm, you also become a more resilient, more confident, and more attractive individual. Stay calm, dominate, live Stoic. Third lesson, remove them from your mind. When faced with rejection, harnessing the art of detachment becomes a powerful tool in your arsenal. This isn't about forgetting or pretending the rejection didn't sting. It's about channeling that experience into something transformative. Start by acknowledging the rejection. Feel its impact, the sting, the disappointment. But don't let it anchor your thoughts. Don't let it become the center of your mental universe. Like a skilled sailor navigating rough seas, use the waves to steer you forward, not to capsize your boat. Transforming rejection requires a shift in perspective. Picture rejection not as a blocking roadblock, but as a detour sign, guiding you towards new paths and fresh possibilities, things you might never have conceived. Explore activities that enrich your spirit and broaden your horizons. Dive into a book that challenges your thinking. Take up a sport that tests your limits. or volunteer in a community project that offers a fresh perspective. These aren't just distractions. They are solid stepping stones to self-discovery and growth. Every new experience carves out a new part of you, making you more resilient, more adaptable, and wiser. Simultaneously, cultivate a circle of positivity. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, who see your worth and encourage your growth. In their company, share your aspirations and listen to theirs. Such interactions create an environment where mutual growth thrives. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you navigate this journey, you'll find that what once seemed like a painful rejection was in fact a powerful nudge towards a more fulfilling path, a future more aligned with who you truly are. This is the essence of the Stoic principle of apatheia, impassibility, or detachment. This does not mean emotionlessness, but rather not being overwhelmed by negative emotions, particularly those arising from events outside our control. Epictetus taught that it is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about things. When you remove rejection from your mind, you are applying this. You are changing your judgment about the event. You are not ignoring the initial pain, but you are refusing to let it define you or control the flow of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius also spoke of controlling our minds. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By actively redirecting your thoughts away from the obsession with rejection, you are asserting control over your inner world. You are practicing self-mastery by not letting rejection dictate your emotional responses or your direction. Instead, you are turning it into a reminder to focus on what matters: your growth, your goals, and positive connections. Let rejection become a catalyst for your mental liberation, an opportunity to forge a mind untouched by external disappointments. Liberate your mind, live Stoic. Fourth lesson, demonstrate your value. Rejection stings, but it's also a litmus test for your resilience. Instead of wilting under its weight, view it as a chance to reveal your grit. Next time you're sidetracked in a meeting or overlooked for a promotion, take a breath. Instead of brewing a storm of self-pity or bitterness, channel that energy into constructive action. Work on a project that highlights your unique skills, or offer to lead a new initiative. Your value isn't diminished by others' oversight. It's an opportunity to shine brighter, undeterred by the shadows of dismissal. Remember that old saying, when one door closes, another opens. That's not just idle chatter. It's a blueprint for action. Rejection isn't a reflection of your worth. It's a redirection to where you're genuinely needed more. If you're passed over for a role, perhaps the universe is nudging you towards something better aligned with your talents and passions. Use this as a catalyst to reassess and realign. What are your core strengths? How can you pivot to make the most of them? It's about creating your own success story. One where every setback is a setup for a spectacular comeback. This isn't about plastering a smile over disappointment. It's about embracing the full spectrum of emotions and then moving forward with grace and unwavering resolve. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our actions and reactions. When faced with rejection, practice empathy, both for yourself and others. Perhaps that colleague who overlooked you is battling their own insecurities. Extend understanding, not as a weakness, but as a testament to your strength. Grow from these experiences. Reflect on them, learn, and then, like a phoenix, rise from the ashes of rejection, more formidable and wise than before. Therefore, rejection isn't the end of your story. It's a pivotal twist in the plot, pushing you towards becoming the most authentic, resilient version of yourself. Face it head-on with the wisdom of the ages and the vitality of disciplined action, and watch as it transforms from your biggest fear to your greatest ally in personal growth and success. This is the very core of Stoic self-mastery. The ability to control your reactions and direct your energy towards what you can influence. Marcus Aurelius taught that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you turn rejection into fuel for your growth and demonstration of your value, you are applying this Stoic principle powerfully. You are proving that your worth is inherent, not dependent on others' approval. Focus on your own virtue, your perseverance, your diligence, your courage. These qualities are what truly define you, and they cannot be diminished by any rejection. By consistently demonstrating your value through action, you are building an unshakable foundation of inner strength. This isn't a performance for others, but a self-affirmation for yourself. Let rejection be a reminder to sharpen your skills, deepen your understanding, and evolve into a more powerful individual. Demonstrate your value. Live Stoic. Fifth lesson. Cut off contact. Silence isn't just the absence of sound. It's a powerful tool in your emotional toolkit, especially when dealing with rejection. Imagine you've been ignored or turned down. Your instinct might scream to fix it, to reach out, to bridge that gap. But here's where you flip the script. Embrace silence. It's not about playing games. It's about regaining your power, reasserting your self-mastery. When you choose not to react, not to bombard with messages or calls, you're taking a step back. This pause isn't just for them. It's for you to recalibrate, to remember your worth isn't tied to someone's approval. Let's dig deeper. This silence isn't passive. It's active and strategic. You're not just waiting. You're reflecting and growing. It's a time to refocus on your goals, your passions, your life. Think of it as a reset button, giving you clarity and strength. This period of no contact isn't cold or unkind. It's a boundary you set for your mental peace. It's saying, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. This mindset isn't just stoic. It's empowering. It speaks volumes about your self-worth and confidence. Ultimately, consider the silent message you're sending. In a world where instant responses are expected, your silence can be intriguing, even attractive. It shows you're not easily shaken, that you have a life full of interests and priorities beyond this rejection. It's not about making them regret or come back crawling. It's about showing you're solid, centered, and not easily swayed by external validation. This approach doesn't guarantee a change in their behavior, but it ensures a change in yours, making you stronger, more centered, and ready to face whatever comes next with grace and poise. The core of this lesson is the Stoic principle of detachment and ataraxia, tranquility. Stoicism teaches us to use silence not as a means to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and you respond with silence, let that silence be a period of introspection. It's a time to understand your feelings, to sift through your thoughts, and to find clarity. This isn't about punishing the other person. It's about preserving your inner peace. In this silence, there's a profound opportunity for personal growth. It's not about shutting down. It's about opening up to yourself. Stoicism encourages us to use these moments to reflect on our virtues, our values, and how we want to engage with the world. It's a chance to ask ourselves, why does this bother me? What can I learn from this? How can I grow? This kind of silence is constructive, not destructive. It's a moment to reinforce your character and align your responses with your principles. So, if you choose to remain silent, let it be a conscious choice, rooted in self-care and wisdom. It's a decision to avoid engaging in behaviors that are beneath you, like manipulation, revenge, or pettiness. Instead, it's embracing Stoicism's call for temperance and self-control. By choosing not to respond, you're not just ignoring someone else. You're attentively listening to yourself. It's a practice in maintaining your composure, focusing on your personal journey, and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. Cut off contact, master Stoic silence. 6th lesson, prove them wrong. The art of using rejection isn't simply about proving others wrong, but proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. It's about transforming a no into your fuel for growth. Let's say someone doubts your abilities in a specific skill or task. Here's your golden chance to sharpen that skill, not for their approval, but to surpass your own limits. Dive deep into learning. Practice relentlessly, and show up with a level of proficiency that even you didn't know you had. This isn't about a grand reveal to the doubters. It's about quietly building a fortress of competence and self-assurance. Now, imagine the impact of your actions rather than words. You don't need to announce your plans or progress. Let your results speak for themselves. If you're deemed as uncreative, embark on a project that showcases your unique creativity. If labeled as uncommitted, Let your consistent actions be your undeniable response. This silent revolution of self-improvement isn't a battle against others' perceptions, but a crusade for personal excellence. And when you change, the world's narrative about you shifts too. The true essence of proving them wrong lies not in changing their opinions, but in transforming your own self-image. Your journey of self-improvement will not only surprise others, but also redefine your understanding of your own capabilities. This isn't just about proving them wrong. It's about redefining what right means to you. And in this journey, the greatest victory is the realization that the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. From a Stoic perspective, this lesson is a powerful manifestation of self-mastery and virtue. The Stoics taught that we should not seek external praise or fear external criticism, but rather focus on our own actions and the intention behind them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When someone doubts you, it's not an attack on your worth, but a reminder for you to turn inward and fortify your self-belief. Turning doubt into fuel is an application of amor fati, love of your fate. You accept what happens, their doubt, and use it to serve your higher purpose. This requires resilience and the ability to maintain your focus despite external judgments. It's the practice of discipline to work relentlessly in silence, not for show, but for genuine growth. The Stoic goal is to be a good person, not to be seen as a good person. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, your actions will automatically speak for your value, transcending any doubt or rejection. Remember, proving them wrong isn't their battle, it's your own victory. Prove them wrong, live Stoic. 7th lesson. Go out and have fun. Life's true essence shines brightest when we step outside our comfort zones, embracing joy. Finding joy isn't just about having fun. It's a strategic move to build resilience, especially when faced with rejection. When faced with rejection, the typical reaction is to withdraw, to stew in the sourness of the experience. But here's a twist. Counter that instinct by deliberately seeking out joy. This isn't about ignoring your feelings. It's about giving them a new playground to express themselves. Whether it's exploring a new hobby or revisiting an old passion, the act itself becomes a statement of defiance against the weight of rejection. Humans are social creatures, and there's immense power in shared experiences. In your journey to leverage rejection, remember the value of your tribe. Invite friends for a hike, join a community art project, or simply share a meaningful meal. These moments of connection do more than just uplift your spirits. They reaffirm your place in the tapestry of human interaction. Each laugh shared, each story exchanged, is a subtle reminder that you are more than the sum of your setbacks. You're part of a larger narrative, one that thrives on connection and shared resilience. This is where the real magic happens. Step into the unknown. Rejection can feel like a closed door, but in reality, it opens many more. Try a cuisine you've never tasted. Visit a neighborhood you've never explored, or attend a workshop on a topic foreign to you. These experiences are not just mere distractions. They're golden opportunities for growth. Each new experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable, more empathetic, and more equipped to handle life's curveballs. Remember, the goal isn't to forget the rejection, but to grow from it, turning every no into a stepping stone towards a richer, more vibrant life. From a Stoic perspective, seeking joy and social connection in the face of rejection is an act of self-mastery and ataraxia, tranquility. The Stoics taught that true happiness doesn't come from eliminating all discomfort, but from maintaining inner peace regardless of external circumstances. Epictetus taught that it is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about things. You cannot control rejection, but you control how you react to it and how you choose to allocate your attention. By actively seeking joy and connection, you are asserting your power over your emotional state. This is not emotional evasion. It's a conscious choice to cultivate positivity and resilience. Engaging in new experiences and surrounding yourself with a positive circle is a form of amor fati, love of your fate. You are embracing what happens and transforming it into an opportunity for growth and flourishing. It's also the practice of discipline to direct your energy towards activities that build you up, rather than draining you. By finding joy in simple pleasures and genuine connections, you are building a strong foundation for Stoic happiness, a kind of peace that is not dependent on external approval or validation. Let rejection be a reminder to live more fully, to explore new paths, and to fortify your relationships. Find joy, live Stoic. 8th lesson, build your social status. Imagine you're in a room, ignored, almost invisible. Here lies your hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to turn such moments of rejection into powerful catalysts for personal growth. Instead of seeking external validation, focus on self-enhancement and community involvement. This isn't about climbing a social ladder artificially. It's about climbing your own ladder of self-development, steadily and purposefully. Activities like physical fitness, exploring hobbies, or advancing in your career aren't just tasks. They are your tools to carve out a stronger, more resilient self. Think about sharing your journey, not for applause, but for genuine connection. When you talk about your interests or achievements, let it be a bridge to find others who resonate with your story. This isn't a strategy to gather followers. It's a sincere attempt to weave a tapestry of meaningful relationships. By engaging in volunteering or networking, you're not just adding lines to your resume. You're weaving a rich network of relationships based on mutual respect and shared values. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where personal growth and contributing to the greater good are intertwined. In building your social status, intention is paramount. It's not a quest for fleeting popularity. It's a journey towards becoming a better version of yourself. Every step you take should be a step towards improvement, with a ripple effect that enhances the community. This perspective shift is crucial. It's not about being seen. It's about seeing yourself grow, and, in turn, helping others grow. This Stoic mindset is a powerful tool in navigating the modern world, turning the tide of rejection into a mighty wave of positive transformation. This concept is intimately linked to Stoic humanitas and the practice of philanthropia, love for humanity. The Stoics believed that we are part of a larger community, and our duty is to improve both ourselves and the world around us. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself of the importance of contributing to the common good, stating, "What is not good for the beehive is not good for the bee." When you focus on personal growth in a way that benefits others, you are building a social standing that is not based on artificial status or fleeting popularity, but on genuine value and integrity. Building social status the Stoic way is not a power grab, but a manifestation of self-mastery and virtue. By living in alignment with your values and continuously improving yourself, you naturally become a source of inspiration and influence. You don't need to shout to be heard. Your presence and your purposeful actions will speak volumes. This is the practice of arete, virtue, in every aspect of your life. By becoming the best version of yourself, you not only elevate yourself, but also those around you. Your circle of influence is not based on control, but on genuine respect and admiration. Build your Stoic social status. Build it with virtue. Ninth lesson: act as if they don't exist. When faced with someone who ignores you, sometimes the strongest response is a quiet one. It's not about being petty or cold. It's about respecting your own peace, safeguarding your mental space. If someone chooses to overlook you, you let them. Don't waste your energy trying to catch their eye or spark a conversation. Instead, redirect your attention. In a social setting, like a party, this might mean turning towards someone who truly values your company. Start a conversation there. It's about recognizing that your worth isn't defined by someone else's acknowledgement. In the unavoidable intersections where you must interact with this person, maintain professionalism. Keep conversations brief, to the point, and devoid of personal depth. This isn't about showing them up. It's about showing up for yourself and your values. By keeping it strictly business, you're not giving room for unnecessary drama. It's a stance that says, "I'm here for what's important, not for the play." This approach helps you stay focused on what matters, keeping you grounded and unshaken by indifference. Ultimately, if the disregard continues, embrace the power of walking away. This isn't defeat. It's a strategic retreat. It's about understanding that your energy is better invested elsewhere, in relationships and pursuits that bring you joy and growth. By choosing not to engage in a one-sided struggle, you're not just moving past a person. You're moving towards better opportunities, healthier interactions, and a more peaceful state of mind. Your response to indifference is not a reflection of defeat. It's a testament to your strength and self-respect. The core of this lesson is the Stoic principle of dichotomy of control. You do not control others' behavior, but you completely control how you react to it and how you allow it to impact you. Epictetus taught that people are not disturbed by things, but by their judgments about things. When you act as if they don't exist, you are controlling your judgment, refusing to assign meaning to their behavior beyond its factual reality. This is also a powerful practice of ataraxia, tranquility, and apatheia, impassibility. By refusing to be drawn into the futile cycle of seeking validation or anger, you maintain your inner peace. You are demonstrating the highest self-mastery, being unaffected by external factors. Remember, the goal is not to change them, but to protect yourself. Your continued pursuit of a meaningful life, focused on your growth and purpose, is the most eloquent proof of your inner strength. Let others' indifference become fuel for your deeper focus on your Stoic path. Act as if they don't exist. Be your own Stoic master. 10th lesson. Give them the silent treatment. Choosing silence in the face of indifference isn't about getting the upper hand. It's about maintaining your dignity. Stoicism teaches us to use silence not as a means to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and you respond with silence, let that silence be a period of deep introspection. It's a time to understand your feelings, to sift through your chaotic thoughts, and to find inner clarity. This isn't about punishing the other person. It's about preserving your own inner peace, safeguarding your mental fortress. In this silence, there's a profound opportunity for personal growth. It's not about shutting down. It's about opening up to yourself, exploring the unknown depths of your own psyche. Stoicism encourages us to use these moments to reflect on our virtues, our core values, and how we want to engage with the world. It's a golden chance to ask ourselves powerful questions. Why does this bother me? What can I learn from this situation? How can I grow through this experience? This kind of silence is constructive, not destructive. It's a moment to reinforce your character and align your responses with your unwavering principles. So, if you choose to remain silent, let it be a conscious choice, rooted in self-care and profound wisdom. It's a decision to avoid engaging in petty behaviors, like manipulation, revenge, or childishness. Instead, it's embracing Stoicism's call for temperance and self-control. By choosing not to respond, you're not just passively ignoring someone else. You're attentively listening to your own inner voice. It's a practice in maintaining your composure, focusing on your personal journey, and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. The core of this lesson is the Stoic principle of ataraxia, tranquility, the state of being undisturbed by emotions or external circumstances. When you choose silence, you are asserting your power over your inner world. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself of the importance of controlling what is within our control. our judgments and reactions, and letting go of the rest. Deliberate silence is a way to practice this, creating a space where you can process emotions without being swept away by them. This is also a manifestation of self-mastery. You are not a slave to impulses to react or seek validation. Instead, you are the conscious conductor of your thoughts and actions. By using silence with purpose, you are turning a potential moment of suffering into an opportunity for clarity and inner strength. Let your silence be your most powerful statement, one that speaks of composure, self-respect, and Stoic wisdom. Master your Stoic silence. Master yourself. 11th lesson. Don't beg for attention. In the face of indifference, the Stoic way isn't to beg for attention. It's a call to anchor yourself in your own self-worth and independence. When someone ignores you, it's not a cue for you to perform louder for their gaze. Instead, it's an opportunity to turn inward and reaffirm your own value. Stoicism teaches that our self-esteem shouldn't be a pendulum swayed by others' attentions. It's about being firm in your own self-regard, knowing that your worth isn't up for negotiation. Engage in your passions and pursuits with a heart full of self-sufficiency. It's not about showing off to make someone realize what they're missing. It's about realizing for yourself what you bring to the table. Indulge in activities that fulfill you. Connect with people who appreciate you. And cultivate a life that makes you proud. This isn't a passive act. It's a vibrant, active embrace of your own life. It's about being so involved in your own growth and happiness that the need for outside validation starts to fade away into irrelevance. So rather than chasing after fleeting attention, invest in yourself. Build a life that you're content with, independent of how others perceive it. Let your confidence and self-assurance be a byproduct of your personal development and achievements, not a show put on for an audience. This Stoic approach isn't just about dealing with rejection. It's about transcending it by focusing on what truly matters. Your own journey of growth and fulfillment. You turn rejection into an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your understanding of self-worth. The core of this lesson is the Stoic principle of emotional independence and autarkia, self-sufficiency. Stoicism teaches that our happiness and self-worth must come from within, rather than from external things or others' opinions. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you don't beg for attention, you are asserting your control over your inner world. This is a powerful manifestation of self-respect. You are stating that your value is inherent and does not require external validation to exist. It is the practice of discipline to direct your energy towards self-improvement instead of squandering it on seeking approval. You are applying amor fati, love of your fate, by accepting that not everyone will appreciate you and finding peace in that knowledge. By anchoring yourself in intrinsic worth, you become a self-contained source of strength, a natural magnet, independent of external validation. What, if not begging for attention, is the path to greater power and influence? Something you never knew existed when you were constantly seeking approval? Be independent. Don't beg. Live stoic. 12th lesson. Be kind, but emotionally distant. Even when faced with indifference, choose to respond with kindness, but keep your emotional world fortified. This isn't about being cold. It's about protecting your inner peace. When someone ignores you, it's natural to feel hurt or frustrated. However, Stoicism teaches us to greet such moments not with emotional turbulence, but with a composed heart. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple wish for a good day, but do so without the weight of expectations. Your kindness is a gift, not a transaction in exchange for their approval. Maintaining emotional distance is not about building permanent walls. It's about drawing clear lines. It's understanding that while you can control your actions, you cannot control how others respond. This distance is not a sign of weakness, but a mark of strength and self-respect. It's a conscious choice to not let someone else's actions dictate your emotional state. By staying kind, yet emotionally detached, you're saying, I choose not to let your indifference upset my balance. This approach doesn't just protect you, it empowers you. And this path of kindness, combined with emotional detachment, is a powerful embodiment of Stoic wisdom. It's a balance that allows you to interact with grace, yet stand firm in your own emotional integrity. It's a demonstration of respect for yourself and for others, and a testament to your maturity and understanding. In this way, you navigate through life's rejections, not with bitterness or hurt, but with an unshakable sense of inner tranquility and dignity. The core of this lesson is the Stoic principle of dichotomy of control combined with ataraxia, tranquility. You control your actions, kindness, and you control your reactions to others' behavior, maintaining emotional distance. Epictetus taught that it is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about things. When you choose to be kind yet detached, you are controlling your perception and judgment of the situation. You are not allowing others' behavior to invade your inner peace. This is a powerful manifestation of self-mastery. You are not a slave to impulses for revenge or lamentation. Instead, you are the conscious conductor of your emotions and actions. Seneca said, "The less you depend on external things, the freer you become." Maintaining emotional distance is not about building a wall, but creating a sacred space around your inner self, where you can process events without being swept away. It allows you to act from a place of strength and clarity rather than from pain or weakness. By combining kindness with purposeful emotional distance, you are demonstrating a rare kind of Stoic power. The ability to navigate the world with compassion, yet remain unharmed by its harshness. Be kind, but stay stoic. 13th lesson. Don't reveal your struggle. When someone ignores you, the temptation to show your struggles can be overwhelming. However, Stoicism teaches us the art of maintaining our composure. It's not about pretending everything is fine. It's about internal resilience. Displaying that you're unaffected is a reflection of true inner stability. Continue with your life with the same vigor and determination as before. It's not a performance for others, but a testament to your own strength. This approach isn't about denying your feelings. Acknowledge them, but don't let them be the captain of your ship. Let calmness and self-assurance be your guides. It's about controlling what you can. Your actions, your responses, your demeanor. By continuing your life with confidence, you're not just showing others your strength, you're reminding yourself of it. It's a subtle but powerful way of asserting that your sense of self-worth is independent of others' opinions or actions. In essence, by not revealing your struggle, you're embracing the Stoic philosophy of emotional resilience. This isn't about hiding your emotions. It's about managing them in a way that maintains your dignity and self-respect. It's a demonstration of wisdom and integrity, showing that you are grounded in your own character and not swayed by external circumstances. Your response in the face of rejection is not just for the world to see. It's a mirror reflecting your own fortitude and stability. The core of this lesson is the Stoic principle of dichotomy of control. You cannot control rejection or others' opinions, but you completely control how you choose to react and present yourself. Epictetus taught that it is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about things. Not revealing your struggle is not an act of deception, but an act of self-mastery. You refuse to let external difficulty control your inner state. This is a powerful manifestation of ataraxia, tranquility. You maintain inner peace and composure, regardless of external chaos. It's the practice of discipline in managing what you present to the world, not for vanity, but for integrity. Seneca often spoke of the importance of maintaining an inner inviolability, regardless of what life throws at you. By holding your ground and not allowing rejection to destabilize you, you are building an unshakable foundation of inner strength. This also ties into amor fati, love of your fate. You accept rejection as part of the journey, an opportunity to grow and temper your spirit. It is not a punishment, but a forge. By not revealing your struggle, you're not just protecting your own peace, you're proving to yourself your own resilience. It's an act of true courage, facing adversity with quiet dignity and emerging stronger. Be resilient in silence. Live Stoic. We've journeyed together through the twists and turns of reverse psychology and Stoic wisdom, uncovering 13 powerful lessons on transforming rejection into a tool for your success. Remember, each no you face is not a barrier, but a stepping stone to resilience, a profound lesson in Stoicism, teaching us to channel our inner strength. Now, I challenge you to apply these insights in your daily life. Embrace rejection not as a setback, but as a powerful catalyst for growth and self-discovery. Epictetus taught that it is not events that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. When you change how you perceive rejection, you change the entire trajectory of your life. Turn your wounds into wisdom, your fears into courage, and your setbacks into lessons for greatness. I'm eager to hear your stories of triumph. So, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment below. Share your journey, your victories, and even your struggles. If you're at a loss for words, just type "strength in adversity" to show you've made it through our session. Your interaction fuels this community, guiding us towards wisdom, understanding, and above all, the art of turning every challenge into an opportunity. This is where you redefine your relationship with rejection. It's no longer the enemy. It's your teacher, your blacksmith, forging you into a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Live your life with purpose, with self-mastery, and with the courage of a Stoic. The legacy you leave will not be defined by how many times you stumbled, but by how powerfully you rose each time. Let's master the art of Stoic resilience together. Stay Stoic. Keep pushing forward, relentlessly refining yourself. You are the architect of your own Stoic destiny. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore new depths of this ancient wisdom. Thank you for watching.